All types of music for all types of people.
The sound of Great West London.
91.8 Hayes FM. Club Classics. Hayes FM.
Playing you the greatest hits of all time. Feel Good Radio.
With Mark Sacconi. Club Classics on 91.8 Hayes FM. Club Classics, kicking off your weekend every Friday from 6 p.m.
I'm joined in the studio by Manny 2GIDDY. They are a collective rap group, a local collection of music artists from South London. Hello guys, how are you doing?
All good, thank you. Yourself?
How was your journey down here?
Good. Traffic.
Let's find out a bit more about you. You say you're a collective group. How did you get started?
We're all just friends from the local area. We just started from there, really, just a passion of music, and just went from there. It started off as a friendship, and our passion of music we just brought together.
And who's like this? I say you all came together. I mean, were you from school or?
We
just
met each
local
other
area,
working, and we grew up at school, so we all just kind of know each other.
Mutual friends, knew one another through one another. Yeah.
Okay.
Small world.
Yeah. So you say you're a collective group. How does a collective group work? For the people who are not quite sure about your situation, I know you all do stuff individually as well, don't you?
Yeah.
So how do you come together to make your music?
So it could start from like we're all just chilling together, say a beat's playing, and like we're all just freestyling to it, and each verse is just cracking. So we just end
it's
up
just
making
natural.
it just comes together. Like
an instrumental was playing, and one of us will drop something.
We all link up quite a lot, so when we're together, we just play beats and just like have fun with it, and whatever sounds good, we might be like, all right, let's go record that. That's good. That's kind of how this one came about.
Okay, and that's your latest single called Stepped In.
Stepped In.
That's our debut video.
Yeah.
Who came up with the name?
Me, basically. So I had the instrumental first. I found the instrumental on YouTube. I wrote the chorus, the hook for it, and I showed Fegz and Relz, and it just went from there. Really, they both just wrote a verse. We went and recorded it, and then done the video for it. It just went. It was all natural, to be honest. It was just I showed them the chorus. They both wrote a verse. We went to the studio probably a week or two later, laid it down in the studio, and then probably a month later we done the video.
So how long did that actually take the making of the actual song?
I don't know. I'd probably say it took me about half an hour to write the hook, and then probably took them about the same amount of time to write their verses, and then the studio. I think we spent a couple of hours recording it, and then we went back a week or two later to mix and master it, and then it was ready to go.
So how long have you all been recording?
I'd say just over the past year now.
Okay.
We started maybe late 2018, early 2019. Started recording, but we've just been playing about.
Yeah, I'd say.
A bit longer.
I'd say I've probably been writing about 2 years now, recording for about a year. But to be fair, this year we've been a lot more. The start of 2020, we've been a lot more consistent in terms of how much studio time we've been putting in. Last year we sort of make a song, not go back to the studio for a month or so, and just not as consistent as we've been this year.
And Little Birdie tells me you've been in the studio today. Did you go today or not?
We've literally just come straight from the studio.
It's from a new single you're currently doing, is it?
Yeah.
I know you can't go into too much about that.
We can't go into too much, but
we'll invite you back for that.
Yeah. There's something in the pipeline.
There's a couple in the pipeline, I hear. we won't go into that. So looking at your video, it's very high quality. Where was it shot? And you tell us about the video.
I'll let him start.
So we knew from the sort of theme and the vibe of the song that we had the vision of the video was basically the vision from the get-go, in terms of we wanted somewhere nice, in terms of we was either gonna go for an apartment. We ended up renting so it was a barn that was converted into a newly built house,
Okay.
It was it near Guildford somewhere?
Yeah, it was in
It was out. It was out in
yeah.
the sticks. Basically, we went out in the sticks. We were
You
driving.
looked like you was having fun on there. Must
It was a good video. Yeah,
No,
it
it
was
was
a
lit
good
still.
laugh.
It was
a good
100% lit.
laugh. Yeah, it was a good laugh. It was a good laugh.
So how long did your video take to actually shoot? And then was it a long
Longer
day?
than it should.
Yeah, no, it was a while. It was definitely a while.
Yeah.
Like, we got there.
It was
Set
originally
up.
planned. Sorry, it was originally planned
Yeah,
to
go
be
on.
like maybe a 3-hour shoot, maybe 4 hours, but a lot of things got delayed.
I think we got there at about 4 p.m. and we didn't end up leaving. Well, us three was the last ones. We ended up leaving at about 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, that was after a few bottles of drink and
Yeah. And you bring your own lighting crew and
Yeah, so
film
we've
crew,
got-
didn't you?
So they do work together, but they're two separate companies. So yeah, we got a cameraman. They normally come in 2 or 3, and then we got lighting. They normally come in 2 or 3 as well.
So tell us more about the song, but not too much detail about the song because we can't because we're on air. But how did you come up with the song itself?
Like we said, like a lot of things we usually start off as a freestyle, or someone will write a hook and be like, oh yeah, like this sounds good, like you should jump on this, and then we was all just chilling together.
You're obviously drinking Fanta somewhere along the line because I
That's
heard
me.
Fanta.
That's the sweet tooth.
That's Manny still.
And yeah, we was all just he brought the hook, like he said, he said, oh, I'm writing this song, let's see if we can write a verse for it. And we was all just playing with it, dropping a few freestyles here and there, and then some stuff started to sound good, so we was like, you know what, yeah, let's record that. That's
Yeah.
good. And
It is a good track, I
Yeah.
must admit. I was sitting in bed one Saturday morning and someone posted this and I thought, wow, I like this song.
Yeah.
Got to get these guys in. So here we are.
appreciate that, man.
Yeah, so who produces your backing? Do you do the backing
So the
tracks,
instrumental
or-
was actually from a guy out in America called Young Lando. He basically just he promotes all of his music, all of his instrumentals, via YouTube. So as I said, the majority of the time, unless I'm buying or whoever's buying beat packages from specific producers, we normally find a lot of our beats on YouTube.
Okay.
That's how I come about this one, just searching for type beats, and I come across it.
And
yeah.
you all have a unique style of voice as well. It seems yours
Yeah.
sounds similar. It's actually a good put together track, which we're going to be playing out in the next hour. So if anyone's on Facebook right now, are you streaming on Facebook as well?
It's streaming on live now. Yeah.
If anyone has got a question for these guys, in the next half an hour
Yeah.
or 20 minutes, drop us a message and we can ask them questions. They're going to be with us till around about 7 o'clock-ish, so keep your questions coming in.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
91.8 Hayes FM. Club Classics.
This is the rhythm of the night.
Hayes FM.
Playing you the greatest hits of all time. Feel Good Radio.
With Mark
Last
Saccone.
night a DJ saved my life.
Club Classics on 91.8 Hayes FM. Club Classics, kicking off your weekend every Friday from 6 p.m.
I'm Mark Saccone here on Club Classics. I'm joined in the studio by Manny, Relz, and Fegz. I've got them the wrong way round, but yeah. So, Relz, Fegz, Manny. Hey, I've got the pronunciation right. That's the right thing. So we did ask in the last hour if anyone's got any questions. We're going to read those out. But first, shall we play your song? Because it's a catchy tune, and no doubt we'll get you back in the studio with some of your other collaborations that you're coming up as well. So this one's a new single. It's called Stepped In. It's Manny 2GIDDY.
She wanna get with me, it's 2GIDDY. She wanna get with me, it's 2GIDDY. It's 2GIDDY, it's 2GIDDY.
Stepped in, no so saucy. I was with a man and with the brodies. Can't name one girl that can know me. Tell a very friend can't phone me. No time for the fakes and phonies. I've been out here on my lonely. 10 toes on my J's in my zone G. And I was looking all bossy.
Stepped in looking all saucy. Looking all bossy. And I like sipping on brandy. One brown and sweet like candy. Ooh, she got the juice. Ooh, looking all fancy. Tools coming in handy. No need to fancy. One job on my way. We don't serve the same. Come on, drop my way. We don't serve the same. She wanna get with me, it's too giddy. In the rave, get shit. Wanna get with me, it's too giddy. Think I'm juicy, no biggie. Think I'm juicy, it's no biggie. Vibe in the club, run my cup, and it's not fizzy. Mess my funds, you must be mad, you must be dizzy. Don't till dust, man said weekdays getting this dizzy. Man so busy, it's time to stop now. Man secure the cash now. Bust down with a wet mouth. I'm on the ramp now, I'm heating to the max now. Racks out, they calling me the cash cow.
Stepped in oh so saucy. I was with a man and with a brodies. Can't name one girl that can know me. Tell a fake friend can't phone me. No time for the fakes and phonies. I've been out here on my lonely. 10 toes on my J's and my zone G. And I was looking all bossy.
I roll out that cookie and smooth as it right to the face. Got my head up in the haze. I'm feeling no days. Smart for the pain. Know the shit going on in my brain. Just wanna get paid. I'm tryna show what they throw in the shade. Level 2 in the fade. Keep an eye on your babe. And the whistling your names on the mains. You got this money to make, please don't delay. You gotta watch for the J. Mommy said don't come in late. Sorry that I disobeyed. Sorry mom, can't trust in the fake. When that bridge, if you give me the flame. They do it just for the sake. That's why I cannot relate. Smoking a lot is a flavor. Sorry I can't have the haters. Still tryna get to the paper.
Like whoa, yeah the drip too cold, I could do this. Got my eyes cold straight off the dome. Yeah, I got love for the bros. For these women, my heart is they toes. Whoa, if you know, if you know, if you don't, then you don't. Round here, that's the way life goes. If you know, if you know, if you don't, then you don't. Round here, that's the way life goes. Let me just sip on my Fanta. Let me just puff on my. No, they can't do it like me. They just wanna be weed. Now stress on my mind, I'm booking a flight. I could've gone left, I'm trying to go right. She calling my line, I'm hitting decline. I'm smoking my loud, I'm touching the sky. You ain't gotta drive ahead of my time. I ain't even in my prime. I ain't even in my prime. I ain't even in my prime. You know we stay fly like a crow do. With the bros and we skirt around local. I know my own worth, not like them do. Not like them dudes. Stepped in oh so saucy. I was with a man and with the brodies. Can't name one girl that can know me. Tell a fake friend can't phone me. No time for the fakes and phonies. I've been out here on my lonely. 10 toes on my J's and my zone G. And I was looking all bossy.
The new single from 2GIDDY is called Stepped In, and they're in the studio today. If you want to join us on Facebook Live, you can do. Go to our Facebook page and find us there. And the guys are actually live on video right now. And we have got some questions as well. So that is the song. I'm impressed. I really like it. How does it sound being played on radio from your side there?
It's such a good feeling.
It's a good feeling. That's the first airplay we've had, so.
Hopefully some more to come. So, like I say, these guys are a collective group who do rap. What genre of music is that?
I would call that melodic rap.
Yeah,
melodic rap.
That's the only way to describe it. Melodic rap. Yeah.
It's very catchy, so as you can see why I wanted you in the studio. And so we've got some questions come up. Someone's asked, I don't know who that was, but someone's asked, have you got any collaborations coming up very soon? And who with?
Very soon.
Very soon. Is it all you together?
Yes, it's all in house for the moment. We're just working on us and just doing our thing, and then
I've got one dropping. Yeah. I've got another single dropping either this week or next week. That's with Flems. Shout out Flems 2GIDDY. He's not here today, but yeah, shout out Flems. He's not here, but me and Flems have got a track coming out with KV and Psycha.
Okay.
I can exclusively name the song To The Moon. That'll be dropping either next week or the week after. That'll be a video as well. That'll be able to stream across all platforms. So yeah, look out for that one.
Okay.
But as Fegz said, we got in-house ones coming. Me and Fegz are about to drop something very soon.
Yeah.
A single very soon.
Yes.
So
that's all we're going to say there, I think.
That's all we're going to say.
Another question coming. Who in the UK scene are you listening to? And who's your inspirations on the scene?
That is a good question.
That's a good question. Well, for me, right now, I'm listening to a bit of J Huss. Young T and Bugsy's new album just came out. I've been listening to that today. Obviously, I'm listening to Us.
Huncho, Nave Smalls, Young Fune.
Yeah.
Okay.
D Block. Yeah.
Dig that.
Yeah.
H.
A lot of influences, man.
Yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
of people are listening to.
And how do people listen to the majority of your music? Because you've done other stuff singly, haven't you? Where can people hear
You
that?
can access it all on YouTube. So we've got a YouTube page called 2GIDDY. You'll find all of our singles there. Stepped In was our first video. All of our other tracks are in audio form, so you can listen to the audios all on YouTube. If you type in 2GIDDY on
Okay.
YouTube, they'll come straight up. And obviously Stepped In, as I said, was the first video. So.
And someone's asked, who's your number one fan?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a very good question.
Is it going to be? You've got to say, be careful here, guys, because if you get it wrong when you go home or
That
see
is
your
a good
family, you
question.
could
Do
be
you
in
know
trouble.
what? I probably couldn't name one person. There's a few people that
Yeah.
have been
Few
supportive
people
and
that
locked
show
into
love.
the music from the
Yeah.
get-go. There's people that have been locked into the music from the start, and there's people that are just locking in since this song come out. But
Okay.
but yeah, no, I appreciate the support either way.
Yeah, definitely, man.
And what artists do you look up to? You can all answer this one.
For me,
Yeah.
I've always like listened to gigs since I was younger, so I grew up listening to gigs. So when I write and when I spit, it's almost like kind of following that in a way, and then like trying to build on my own thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So when you come up with a song, do you all discuss? Well, shall we? What topics or how do you come up with your chorus and you come up with your hook? Or
It just depends
And-
on the
and-
mood, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
you
don't
know what it
even
is. You know how you're gonna come
yeah.
when you hear the beat.
Yeah, sometimes
yeah.
you
Can
might
be
need a
different.
hook
Yeah.
for a little vibe to go off, but yeah, usually.
so you could be talking about something and he could be talking about something completely different. Is that how it works, or do you talk about something?
We try to
different?
keep it relevant.
We try to keep within
try
topic.
to keep
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
relevant
Yeah.
and like almost like a story, but if it goes off, then it goes off. It's
it
all
is
about
what
the
it is.
sound at the end of the day.
Yeah. And my other question to you is, are you planning to do any sort of music where you involve the youth for today and try and give a message out to stop things happening?
We
Or
got
what's
some.
it-
We got some things in the pipeline.
Yeah.
I think like
100.
I think writing, you're always sending a conscious message either ways, because however we're living, whatever we've been through, however we're feeling, that all comes out within the music anyway. So I think automatically we're doing that anyway. So, but yeah, obviously everybody, we all three of us have a different past, a different story to tell, a different heritage.
So
like,
someone's always gonna relate to something
yeah.
we've said or something. Yeah.
And is this your only jobs, or is this just to do part time, or in spare time even? And do you have daytime jobs as well?
Obviously to fund music, none of us are signed. We're all independent artists, so we all have to make money other ways to fund the music.
Yeah. And I can imagine that could be quite expensive as well, because look at the quality of your video. Do you always use the same team, lighting team and artists, the musicians to do your videos as well?
Producer,
Shout out I-Grade.
Yeah, shout out I-Grade,
I-Grade
the
quite a lot. We worked with him quite a lot.
Is this
Big
the guy who's on
engineer,
the advert I put? It's produced by? Is that? The
No,
guy?
that guy was the guy that made the beat.
Okay.
So that guy that engineers our sound, meaning like studio time,
Records our music.
yeah,
Mixes and masters.
he's someone completely separate.
You say you're on all platforms. Do you want to just tell how they can find you and on what platforms you're on, and like Spotify?
Yeah, we're on Spotify, Apple Music, obviously YouTube. So mainly we do mainly post on YouTube. As I said, this is the first track that's available across all streaming platforms. So most of our tracks can be found on YouTube.
Yeah, but in the future it will be on all platforms, so you can find it either way. Yeah.
And do you have a website or anything like that, or you got one coming
Not
up?
yet. The easiest way to access us really is either Instagram or YouTube. Yeah.
Okay. And what's your Instagram? I mean, you've got separate ones. Do you have one all to get together? Or?
So the group. I say the group. It's at 2GIDDY with it. That's 2GIDDY WIDIT. That's for the collective, and we have individual ones. Yeah, mine's at Manny 2GIDDY, MANNY 2GIDDY.
Okay.
My Instagram is OIFegz, OIFEGZ Fegz.
And
mine is Off the Relz, so OFF
I like your
WITHRELZ.
So if you think of Relz, as in girls, because that's why I've had to remember it today. So, what's your future goals for the group? Are you planning to release stuff on your own, or to do more stuff together? Or as I know you've got some videos you're going to be doing, but other than that, is there any future?
Yeah, obviously there's a mix. There's a mix going on. Obviously, everyone's still their own artist at the end of the day, but we're a collective as well. So there'll be music coming together, and
collaborative projects, single projects, like a bit everything's coming out soon.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
So we've got.
I think the way it'll work is probably towards the end of 2020. We'll try and put out a project of collective work, but for now we're just focusing on singles right now.
And maybe we'll get you back in when the others come out. So we'll go through that.
Soon.
Right, so we're going to go and play some more music, and we'll come back to the guys in a second and see if there's any more questions we can ask from the people watching out there. If you want to get in contact with this station, you can do. You can find us on Twitter at Hayes FM Official. You can find us on Facebook as well by typing in Hayes FM and watch the watch party. Or if you want to have a look via the website, I think there's stuff on there as well. You can get in contact with us. Or you can send us an email to studio@hazefm.org.uk.
Club Classics. Hayes FM.
Playing you the greatest hits of all time. Feel Good Radio.
With Mark Sacconi. Club Classics on 91.8 Hayes FM. Club Classics, kicking off your weekend every Friday from 6 p.m.